Hello and welcome back. I'm Stranky and this is Prison Architect. We're in the story mode, continuing our Palermo thing, and we're getting a phone call from the CEO. On the positive, it's not as bad as it could have been, but there are definitely problems with drug and alcohol dependency. We need to help these men. It's the only way of curbing their activities and dealing with their symptoms. Start a drug treatment program in the infirmary. Our doctors will administer a chemical substitute that will help alleviate the cravings in our addicts. For the alcoholics, there isn't a chemical substitute, so I suggest we start group therapy sessions. You'll have to build a new common room to start those meetings. To start new programs, go to reports at the bottom right of the screen, then programs. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Okay, so we're going to programs and yeah, well, we need to do some work time, don't we? Do something like that. We want that, we want that. Okay. Where can we put the common room? Guess I'll build a room out here. Could always build a room here. I'm always wary of doing that because I've probably put a door now in the middle of the room. So build a common room, create a meeting place made up of 8 chairs. Okay. Alright, we want some electric. Give them some TVs as well. And a couple of phone booths. Okay, put down all the chairs. Hang on. There we go. Alcoholics group therapy. Okay, very good. We've made a real difference here, and I think the prison is back under control. You can stay and improve the prison further, or we can move to the next facility. When you are ready to move on, click the Polaroid in the infirmary. Alright, so it seems we weren't that far away from the end of this one. So, Find the infirmary. Alright, so we can do the next chapter. This is her. I'm assuming the daughter. Vitalia. Vitalia. Question mark? Sweet cheeks. I'm sorry, I effed up. Hush now. They said Pops won't last a week. I know. I came to say goodbye. You know, we could walk away now, you and me. This effing life, it's taken everything. I'd like that. But I can't. I'm Palermo, Nico. I'm with Papa gone. And you an outsider in this place. Our enemies will walk right over this family. I can't have that. I can't. I have to show them Palermo still sits on the throne. What? So you're here to effing whack me? After all we've been through? Nico, you're so old school. No, sweetheart, I'm divorcing you. The F? You kidding me? I'm a dead man in here without the family behind me. I know, sweetheart, but that's not my concern anymore. I wish you a better place, Pappy. Goodbye, Nico. Okay, so now we're on to chapter 3. We'll watch this video, CNDC. So, right, Alchemico State Prison staff and security have withdrawn to the perimeter to wait for military assistance. A number of personnel are still unaccounted for, including company CEO Charles Wallace. Rioting erupted following the arrest of several high-profile judges, alleged to have taken kickbacks in return for imposing harsher prison sentences. Douglas Benedict, currently serving a life term, is believed to be the ringleader behind the outbreak of violence. Adding fuel to the fire, sources say that the criminal underworld has recently been rocked by a series of high-profile murders, including the attempted assassination of mob boss Victor Palermo last month. City Mayor Calvin Heller released this statement just a few moments ago. To those who question our policies of punitive reform, this should act as a stark reminder. These men have housing and food provided, the privilege of paid work. This is how they reward the taxpayers who subsidize their comforts. CEO Charles Wallace's deputy, a relative newcomer to the post, has been tasked with restoring order. It has yet to be seen whether a lack of experience will prove costly during this difficult crisis. the negotiator. It's out of control here. Nobody is in charge. We've got multiple casualties, and the remaining guards won't go into the rioting cell blocks. We've had to pull back the perimeter. To the perimeter. Figure out what to do, and put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. Riot police should be here in a few minutes. Well, they're gonna stay there. Yeah, they're gonna stay there. If I can get a doctor. The first of the responses team has arrived. These guys are riot guards, and they're much more heavily armoured. Use these guys to start retaking the captured prison wings. We've also got some paramedics from nearby state hospital. I suggest you use them to give emergency medical attention to your riot guards as they retake the prison. So, go here. I'm going to take my normal guards as well. Okay, we'll go down here. Okay, then down to 72. Guys, come in here. No. Hey, come on. Alright, I'll answer your phone. More riot guards have arrived. Okay, that's good news. Don't want the light. I'll pull these guys back a bit. Okay. I assume this is the CEO's I assume this is the CEO's deputy with whom I'm speaking. I appreciate this is a very difficult time and we are all under intense scrutiny. Rest assured you have my full support in using any and all resources at your disposal. We've gained a foothold and retaken some of the prison, and the loss of life so far is completely justifiable. But before you push on and retake the rest of the prison, you should resecure the wings that you have captured. Hire some guards and assign them to recaptured sections from the deployment screen. They will ensure the captured wings stay captured. Once you've taken care of that, push into the remaining zones and put those monsters down. These animals can't be rehabilitated and they can't be negotiated with. I'm working on authorized armed response team that will put an end to this quick. Okay, so we have deployment, we have guards. Okay, we'll deploy some here. I did have guards. Okay, so our guards are doing stuff. Doctor, you got wounded all over the prison, and more to come, no doubt. You just can't leave them to bleed to death. Build an infirmary somewhere on site and hire doctors to treat the injured. We've also seen quite a few bodies. For the sake of their dignity, we need to build a morgue and start collecting them up. You'll need to hire some workmen to do the construction work. Be sure to keep them safe. Yeah. Keep them safe. Right, let's put it out here. So staff, workmen. Benedict. Listen up, we got your CEO. So this is how it works. I ask, you give. Any problems, send anyone in. Or if I even smell a cop, I put a bullet in his skull. We want an unmarked vehicle. Blacked out windows, full tank, 1 hour. I'll be in touch.